are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with their opponents. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. For the first time with Najee Harris. They'll have a first down past the 40. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before being out of bounds. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercising before this one, and they're paying off.
Dancing to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. He is out of bounds inside the 35. A glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's the
rush coming, and he's taken down. Patrick Queen came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, Bridgewater. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. 20, 10, and he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Voyagers have taken a first-quarter lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way to get it done.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They go play action. Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Bridgewater now. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Marquise Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Voyagers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. On play action, it's Bridgewater. In trouble, and he's taken down. Patrick Queen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Just a 25-yard punt that he was hoping for by any stretch. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This defense for the Steelers, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over, because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went? Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Voyagers are able to extend their lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to enforce everything either.
It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Our score after one. On second down, this is Edmonds. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the possession is theirs at their own 33-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half. They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the fourth blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Jackson going to hold on to it again. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. This is caught. It's Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. It's Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I got Delta.
To throw, Bridgewater. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Rashad Bateman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Voyagers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out there?
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there. But that totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. As that will wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Bridgewater to throw forward on 4. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's not able to get away. He is stuck well short of first down. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd and a couple, Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
On
1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. With Shaq Bateman. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Voyagers have got it on cruise control. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater is going to float this over the middle deep. And now here's another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it up. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball. And he'd get
pressure, gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 40-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Check, 93's the mark.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. this might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it a second down. Bridgewater. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 18. These guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. All I can do up here is just shake my head. 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. That's a Micah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Good solid gain on first down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
40 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
We'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
He sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, nice move. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
He's going to get the first down as he comes up after a pretty good shot there.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And they'll try the jet sweep here.
A gain of 3, second down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
Here we go. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Sit up.
Off the option, here's Williams. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Tucker's kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I think you might have turned it on us, too.
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sideline and in the huddle looking at each other.
Check 48's the Delta. Check 48's the Mike. Tackles.
4th down, they're going. Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
What we got?
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. But then the daylight quickly closed. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, went for on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better than score.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Tavon Young. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Houston.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to it. And he's going to be dropped right to the 15-yard line. If there is a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. Tight end Andrews. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying.
He's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Voyagers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point on the upright and good, but he gets it to go. And the lead will swell by 1 more. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Tighten up, tighten up. Good while now.
On second down, Bridgewater again. He drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
I got to tell you, I'm shocked. When I realized they were running the football at fourth in that distance, I thought that was a surefire throw.
And I can hear it in your voice because I'm the exact same way. No one runs the football in this situation, right? You've got to throw it to have a chance unless you're them. Talk about supreme confidence bordering on arrogance, and they got it done, keeping the ball on the ground to pick up the first down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7th. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On 2nd down, it's Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal They'll try to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and
You got
1.
tight. You got tight. You got tight.
Again, it's Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. Able to run him at the 30. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Flush to his right. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for our visitors, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.